does Namor have the riz? We'll use that language to pull Sue Storm from Reed Richards.
I saw people saying that
Vanessa Kirby from Pedro Pascal.
Well, and I saw people saying that Reed Richards can't handle or can't handle just Sue Storm in general. And I'm thinking, do y'all not know this motherfucker's powers? Like, bro, this motherfucker can stretch, bro. Like,
it's the Lame Guys Podcast.
So I don't know if you heard, but a classic, bro. A classic is being remade into a TV show.
okay.
Holes, bro.
Oh, let's go.
The classic 03 Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not even Disney Channel because it went to the box office.
Yes,
actually.
which I remember that day when I found I had no idea.
Yeah,
I
I didn't-
remember vividly, like as a kid, I feel like it was a Disney original, but no, I
to
remember
the
when
box
Marco told us that it went to the box office. Like I had no idea.
It had a budget of $20 million and it made $71 million at the box
Yeah.
office, which I'm guessing for 03, for a small movie like that,
Isn't that bad?
isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Isn't bad at all. I mean, depends on how much they market it. I mean, they could have made some profit.
Yeah.
We
And
never
just,
know.
Like even thinking about it now, like doesn't it feel like just a Disney original movie
I
that
feel
you
like
would have
I
saw
only-
on a Friday? Like that's what I remember.
I only remember watching it
Yeah.
on Let's Watch a
Yes.
Disney Channel.
Like, dude, I remember the trailers hyping it up.
Yep.
And I just remember that's the dude for me with Stevens. Like, I'm gonna watch this. Like,
And-
yeah, that's so crazy. I had no idea.
And as I say, the rest is history, bro. That movie is amazing.
Oh
I
yeah,
rewatched it. I rewatched it. I think I sent it to you or
Mhm.
whatever. That gosh, bro, it's so
Yeah,
good.
it's so good.
It is. So
I love
good.
that movie.
Mr. Sir, everything.
It holds up perfectly.
It holds up. But bro, recently in the Hollywood Reporter and a whole bunch of other outlets, they've announced, bro, that Hull's TV show has been
Yes.
greenlit, and
Yeah.
they are going to do the pilot episode for Disney Plus. And not just that, bro. The synopsis reads: a teenage girl is sent to a detention camp where the ruthless warden forces campers to dig
So
holes
they're
for a
gonna do
mysterious
girls now?
purpose. Apparently, they're doing gender swapping for the whole show. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I feel like every time we get something remade, it's like where they gotta flip it some way.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Like, I guess I get it. Like, people don't want it to be the exact same as before.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I personally would just rather see. That's what it was. It was boys. It was a boys' detention camp. You know, Shia LaBeouf is the guy, the main person, and I don't know. How do you feel about it? I personally just want the guys. But
When I first saw it, I thought, oh heck yes, bro, we're about to get the show. How are they
Yeah.
going to do a show with all the guys? We're going to see Armpit, X-Ray, Zero. It's going to be a girls' camp.
it just doesn't really. I mean, they'll have
It's
to
just
change
confusing.
it. They'll have to change it because I'm not saying girls can't dig holes, but
Yeah.
like the whole synopsis of the Holes movie fits guys. Like they are
Yeah.
juveniles, and so they make them go out to the desert and
Yeah,
dig
yeah.
holes all day. That's the best way to build character.
Yeah.
Like that. I just can't imagine like all girls doing that. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I don't know.
See, what's funny though, I completely forgot at the very end of the movie. Remember, Stanley goes, they're reopening the camp
Yes,
into a girls'
you're right.
camp. He said
Yes.
into an all-girls camp. So,
Yes, but he was saying they were making it into an actual camp, right? Or
Yeah,
was
I
he
think
saying
so.
like he didn't say it was gonna be a detention camp?
no, I think it's just going to be actual camp though.
So like it'd be so they weren't gonna be digging holes out in the heat and shit.
no, this
I
one
don't
they're
know,
going to be
dude.
digging
That's-
holes.
Yeah, I mean that is weird. So you think they'll change the main characters' names then?
Yeah.
Like I doubt they call a girl. Well, I guess you could. All those names are kind of gender neutral.
Zero.
Armpit.
could be. Yeah.
It-
X-ray.
Girls have an armpit.
Yeah.
X-ray. Girls wear glasses.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Zigzag.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
mean all of them actually are gender neutral.
You
so,
can say Twitch.
Yeah,
That
like-
motherfucker at the very end.
I mean, I guess it does work. I don't know. So do you think any main people come back from them?
Part of me really wants to say the warden comes back.
I think she would.
I think
fit,
me and
yeah.
Marco discussed that too. I think the
Yeah,
warden would be a
she'd
good one to
fit.
come back.
Is
And
Shia make an appearance?
I would not be mad at that.
I wouldn't either.
I would not
What do
be
you want
mad-
to do it though?
Huh?
What do you want to do it
I
though?
don't know, bro. I saw someone online. I think Marco said too, but I know I saw someone online saying have them come back as Mr. Sir and Pendansky.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be so
That would
funny,
be
bro.
Great.
My name's Mr.
That
Sir.
is true though. I completely forgot about what. Yes, I just remember. I remember when he got rich and they had their pool at the house. And I just think, that looks so cool.
Yes,
but
bro.
I completely forgot how he said it turned into a girls' camp.
Yeah, bro. When we were watching, I told him, I said, babe, what a friend. He legit said everything in this treasure chest, half of it goes to Hector Zeroni.
Yeah.
And then the grandpa, you say Zeroni?
Yeah.
I'm like, It's so wild. Like even watching it, I just kept thinking, truly, what a coincidence.
What would the odds be? Like,
what
that
are
would be
the odds? But not
insane.
just that, bro. These pair of shoes landed on Stanley.
Yeah.
And not just that, bro. The cops get him back to his house, and what do they find? He's a fan of Sweet Feet. And not just that, his dad deals with shoes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's the
Rick Fox.
Yeah, Rick
Rick
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah, you're no fan of mine.
That's probably where the budget fucking went to.
Rick
Because
Fox.
Shia LaBeouf wasn't a big deal back then.
No. Maybe John Voight, too. And Sigourney
Yeah.
Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, them too.
Yeah. But well, Rick Fox he just got into acting.
Yeah.
And he was on the lake, like
Yep, championship
so,
and
yeah,
everything.
I'm
like
sure
that.
that's where a good amount of the budget went to.
You know what I realized? I think Dr. Pandansky is going to be in Captain America, bro.
Oh, is
He's the not thinker. What the fuck is his name, bro? He's one of the villains.
okay?
He's one of the villains.
Yeah. Do you think they continue it on, or do you think it's a complete remake?
I think they're doing a reboot. I think it's
Okay,
going to be a
so
complete
it's a
reboot.
complete
Because I
reboot.
mean, for them even saying that,
Because
they're
what
gonna
if
be
they were
digging
like-
holes for mysterious purpose?
Okay. Because what if they were like the girls' camp, and then they just focus on the girls' camp, and then somehow, some way, like more shit comes, and then they have to figure
Like
out
what, Stanley's daughter or something?
Yeah, I don't know, but like just somehow, some way, there's still more shit. Because I mean, it's just miles and miles of empty land and
Yeah.
shit. Like you could find a way to. There's more treasure or some shit like that. I don't know.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it would work. I'll probably watch it still, just because I love holes.
Yeah.
Would I prefer just a regular like OG guy reboot? Yes, but that's just because preference.
Yeah.
I'm just used to it. Like I'm just nostalgia. Like I just grew up. I love that movie.
Maybe I'm
That's-
sexist. Who knows?
That's
bro?
probably my like out of all the Disney movies that I watch, that's probably my favorite.
Oh, it's when I think about like Disney.
like
Disney
I'm talking
movies,
about Disney Channel. Like when I
Yes.
think about my days
Yes.
growing up, and there's just a ton of classics.
Yes.
I think we've talked about it before, but there's a ton of classics.
To me, Holes
Holes
is the number one.
Yes,
There
Holes is the
is
number
no other
Yeah.
answer. It's
Like
number
I could
one.
watch it today.
Yes.
Like and
it's
just
so
fine.
good.
Yes, like
It is so good.
So gosh, man, that would have been crazy if they did like a guy thing and Stan. What if like Shia LaBeouf was the dad?
Oh, bro.
Gosh, that would have been cool.
He's
I
the
just
one
don't know if
making
he would want to
shoes.
come back. To be honest,
I could
I could see him being like
doing
he's
it.
too big for that.
No, bro. Did you not see their video like 2-3 years ago of the 20th
Oh
reunion?
yeah.
I say 2-3 years ago. It was literally 2013 or
Well, I just because
23.
like sometimes you just never know with him.
Yeah,
bro.
you're right.
Like sometimes he's for real. Like sometimes it feels like he's back to just himself, and then sometimes like he'd be going off. I saw a video the other day. He was about to fight these dudes on the street in London.
Yeah,
like-
bro, because they were messing with him, bro.
Bro,
They were leaving a pub
right?
and they were
And
messing with him.
I'm sure they were, but like I just think like bro, like Shy, like just chill.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, whatever. You think so? They're gonna film a pilot, so it's not even like they don't even know for sure if they're gonna.
No,
do it.
the Disney
just want a
greenlit the
pilot.
pilot,
Yes.
and if it goes well, then we're going to get the whole series.
Yeah,
But they
Wow.
at least greenlit the pilot.
I think it'll do numbers just based off just how people love holes.
The
And
the name itself is going to.
Well, and mainly guys. Like when I talk, like I've asked Teresa before, she doesn't give a crap about it, right? But
Really?
like guys love holes. So I don't know if it's just because with the guy camp, it's a whole guy camp or what it is, but it just maybe resonates with boys better. But I just feel like the most people that I've talked to that like holes are guys.
So I remember, I'm not trying to put her on blast, but I remember it was because you saying that makes me wonder if this is the same thing. It was a couple years ago. Everyone on social media always says, "I'm tired of this, Grandpa." They always do that
Yes.
meme, or they'll
Yeah,
use that
yeah,
for whatever,
yeah.
or that's too damn bad.
Yes.
I just remember saying it to Emily, or Emily would say, that's too damn, whatever. And I just go, "Gosh, I love that movie." And she goes, "What movie?"
See,
And I go, "What do you mean?" I'm like, that's from a movie. She goes, "I thought it was just something people say." I said, it's holes. And she goes, "Is it really?" And I showed her the clip, and she goes,
I'm telling
I
you,
can't. She goes, "I don't remember
It's
that
a
part." I'm
guy
like,
thing.
how?
Yeah, I think it's a guy thing. I think guys resonated more with that movie just because the whole guy perspective.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So maybe so you'll have those guys come, but I bet your ass there's gonna be a lot of guys that aren't gonna watch it just cause it's girls.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the thing too.
Oh, well, I'm watching.
Yeah, I mean I'll watch it either way, dude.
It's just
I mean,
different.
Yeah, I now that us talking about it makes me want to rewatch the
You
movie.
should, bro. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
Episode 64, the Lame Guys Podcast. I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent.
back in studio. Finally, it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. We're dealing
Yeah.
with sicknesses on both ends, and then not just that. I mean,
snow, Snowmageddon.
it's a little
Even
bit
though you
snow.
got no fucking snow.
Yeah,
which is
here-
crazy.
here in my area, bro, we had nothing. You were sending the videos and photos, and I'm
Bro,
thinking,
it's
"Ugh,
insane.
lucky,
like
bro."
it's insane. Like I took the picture yesterday, and I'm thinking, like, bro, this was yesterday.
Yeah, not
like,
mine.
bro, my parents' yard, no snow.
Yeah,
like that's
I'm about
crazy.
to say, I sent y'all Mars.
We don't
No.
even live that far from each other.
It's only like 40 minutes.
Yeah, like that's wild.
Yeah,
What do we got today?
It's not on the show notes, but you brought it up, and I definitely think it's worth talking about. Creature Commandos is now done with. Season 1 is in the books.
First DCU project.
The first DCU.
Do you consider Peacemaker?
No, this
Okay.
one is.
Okay.
DCU's first project out there, Creature Commandos, is out. The animated series by James Gunn. What's your thoughts overall on it?
What a fucking start. If this is what we get for the future of the DCU, bro, I'm stoked. It was fantastic. It was an amazing show.
Yeah,
I loved it.
absolutely loved it.
And I'm saying that, and it was only 7 episodes, and they were only like 25 minutes apiece.
Yep.
Like, it was fantastic. I loved it. Even and it's animated.
Mhm.
Like, bro, yeah, I can't wait to see what James Gunn has in store because it was fantastic. These characters that I care nothing about: Bride of Frankenstein, Rick Flag Sr., Dr. Phosphorus, Frankenstein, Weasel, Nina, Lana, G.I. Robot, like, making me care about all these characters. And he did it already with Guardians of the Galaxy. He did it already with Suicide Squad. Like, he's just great at doing that.
As of yesterday, haven't looked up the recent score, but as of yesterday on Rotten Tomatoes, all season 1 is certified fresh with a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I believe it.
It
was fantastic.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I
Yes.
agree with everything you just said. A show that I thought to myself, oh, I don't care about Creature Commandos. I don't even know really who Creature Commandos is.
Yep.
Okay, Rick Flag. Okay, cool. I get it. Oh, no, it's Senior. I don't know anything about
Mhm.
Senior. Frankenstein, yeah, I've seen him in a couple comics and everything like that, but I don't know these characters. Weasel, we saw from Suicide Squad, but why do I... No.
It was beautiful.
It was a great show. It was gruesome. The
was
humor
for
was
adults.
fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for adults. Off the back, episode 1 and 2, bro, they throw some little raunchy shit in there,
Yeah.
and it's just like, shit.
Yeah.
but
Sets the tone.
it sets the tone, and even for the rest of the season, very adultish. But gosh, bro, what James Gunn is very good at is making characters you don't care about. He introduced you to these characters, and not just that, bro. You feel something for him by the end of it. Every single one of these characters had an episode that was so good.
Yeah.
And damn, bro,
Yeah.
sad.
I guess my only it's not even a critique, but it is kind of like, can once just a villain just be bad? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like everything now is just like there's just some type of story as to what turned this villain bad. For once, can I just like see a villain and them just be a villain? Like, don't make me feel bad for them. Like, I don't mind it, right? Like, I don't care. Like, these characters, I didn't really hold much weight anyways. I didn't even know most of these characters beforehand. But I'm just saying, like, it just feels like it's a common standard now that we just keep seeing like these villains, and then they show the backstory as to like how they turn into a so-called villain, but in their eyes, they're just a hurt person that ended up having to do these things, right? Like, especially Dr. Phosphorus. Like, his story is sad too.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's still a villain. Like, he did turn into a villain.
Yeah. He became a little crime boss and everything.
Nina, that was sad.
Nothing, bro.
She
Nina,
did nothing.
Innocent,
yes,
bro.
she
Innocent.
did nothing. That was just society, just because she looked the way she looked.
Yeah.
Just doing
No,
that.
that
to
was
her.
hella sad.
Yes, that was
Weasel.
Sad. Weasel
too. I think Weasel
That
and
was
Nina
sad,
had some
too.
of the saddest ones, bro.
Yes, he just
Weasel
wanted to
and-
play with those kids. Like, he literally not even in a bad way. Like, just
No.
play ball, bro. And they that.
and bro, like even just the fact of what was it? Saving the little kids, but he's having to drag them because he can't
Yeah.
use his hands.
Yep.
He's
And
just
they just
dragging
kept
them,
shooting
but they
him
kept
with that
shooting because
kid
they're
in
like,
the
"Oh my
way."
god, he's eating these kids."
Yep.
It's sad as hell. But I
Yeah.
remember thinking, I've seen this before, bro. Super Pets. Remember Ace? He did the same thing. He got
Yes,
sent to the
from
pound
the stairs
because his kid was about to fall off the stairs, but he held him by his mouth, and the kid had,
Yes.
bite marks.
Yeah.
And I just remember, bro, when Crypto asked him, was it worth it? He goes, I'd do it all over again. He said, because I was his kid, bro.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. And then Bride of Frankenstein, like, I mean, she got made, and then Frankenstein killed her creator, and she ended up falling in love with him. And then, so I like I said, it's not even really a nitpick. It's just a sense of, it just feels like, even Penguin. We just saw Penguin most recently.
Yeah.
Like, they make you feel bad for him, like, as growing up and stuff like that. And then ultimately, yes, he is a villain, and they show they make you remember.
Yes,
they make
he's
you
still a bad
remember,
guy.
like, don't forget, he's a bad guy.
But
I'm just saying,
would this group be considered
I guess
villains?
they're not even
I'm
really
guessing
villains.
anti-heroes. They're just anti-heroes.
Yeah. And I'm just
And
trying to
they're-
say, like,
yeah.
anti-heroes are very in right now.
Yeah.
You just feel that way, right? Like, especially with all the Sony characters, they made them
Yeah.
all anti-heroes. So I'm just saying it feels like it's the pace. But either way, dude, it was fantastic. Bride of Frankenstein, the way they developed her character too, and her character arc, like, bro, it was fantastic. I love that show. And then when she, were we saying spoilers for
Yeah,
all?
no, go for it.
When she killed Lana, when you find out that she's actually bad, I thought,
Yeah.
this bitch, I thought
Yeah,
she
it's
got me, bro. Because she jumped up when she was about to jump into the water. I thought, God Damn, bro. And then,
hey, bro, they know how to animate.
bro, I thought James Gunn, you know what the fuck you are doing, bro. Like, you know what is in right now.
Oh,
Like, yeah, bro. And then you find out obviously she's bad and
she
shit.
is the
and
one,
so,
Cersei's vision was true, bro.
yeah. And she was working with Clayface and shit. It looked like she had powers too, because her eyes looked like
You
they
saw
were
the eyes?
glowing in the
Yes.
water.
Yes,
And so I was like, this bitch has powers. But then they didn't really touch on it after.
No.
So I didn't know if it was just because the water was like making her eyes blue like that. But no, it looked like she had powers.
Another thing that came out of it that I saw social media talking about, you even sent it to me, is
The Batman thing.
Phosphorus
Yes.
said that he hasn't been touched in 15 years.
Yes.
And when you see that flashback, we saw it was Batman is the one that stopped him, who ultimately, we're guessing, is put them in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 15 years, but that Batman looks like he was already Batman type shit.
So, bro, our Batman's
So,
old.
so I would say this Batman's at least 20 years in Gotham.
Yeah.
So you know what that reminds
he's in
me
his
of?
40s.
Ben Affleck Batman.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it does.
So it's
What
like,
if they brought Ben, dude?
I honestly
Would that be insane? Wouldn't
flip
that be insane? Like, we're all talking about like Robert Pattinson, this and that. Who are they gonna cast as Batman? What if like they for real brought? What if James Gunn for real got Ben Affleck?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think I would shed a tear of happiness.
Because like the Batman physically, like the animated one that we see,
Looks
looks like that
Yeah.
that build,
Yeah.
right? And so like we're over here I don't know. Maybe there are some people theorizing it and shit, but like I haven't really thought about it twice till just now. Like, what if they for real were like, surprise, Ben Affleck is back? Like, that
I'd
would be
love it.
insane, dude.
I'd love it.
But no, you're right. Yeah, it's like 40s Batman.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like 45 probably.
We already know that James Gunn said that Batman is going to be older than Superman, and not just that. Like we keep on saying, bro, he already has a Damian Wayne, so he's already gone through multiple
Mhm.
Robins. He has a Bat family already.
Mhm.
So how old is this Batman? We have no idea. But we talked about it. I think the last episode of the size of him. He looks great.
Yeah.
He looks great, and it makes me think like. Andy Muschietti came out also and started talking more about the DCU Batman, how they're separate from Robert Pattinson. So I think that's done.
Yes.
We are done with the Robert Pattinson Batman. We are going to have two Batman. So me being on board and now going back to it, it's a lot of mixing around.
Yeah, it is.
But bro, what if we get Alan, bro? Like, what if we get Alan Rickman or Richmond, bro? Like
I'd
every
be
single
down.
time I see him, I think, God, bro, you were the perfect built for Batman. But I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited, bro. I can't wait to see what we do for this Batman. They just gave us that little tease, so we'll see what happens in the future. But overall, though, Creature Commandos, great show.
It was fantastic.
Great show.
And I like how he did it, dude. I like how they're finally starting to do like animated stuff can be canon. Like we can separate the two. Like just because we saw this show animated, like doesn't mean we can't see these characters live action later. Like I like how they're finally like, bro, in order to get more projects out and for all of this to like, we just gotta start doing animated shit and then just make it like I love how they're doing that now.
Me too.
So we can have more content, more shows, and it'll just be animated, and that's fine with me.
Yep.
But bro, it's just another reason. I think we said episodes ago, but animated is in right now.
It really is.
Like,
It
it's
really
popping.
is.
But it's because they're making it for adults now.
Yeah, they're making it for adults, and not just that, they're doing stuff that we've never seen in animation before. Like
That's true.
the violentness of it and everything like that. Especially, I felt like, I guess Spider-Verse introduced like a new style of animation, but not just that, bro. Invincible, I feel like.
Oh, Invincible, I
too.
think really took off.
But
with
at
that
the same
shit.
time,
I mean,
saying-
anime's always I think done like shit like that, but we never really watched anime.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say people that are hearing this are going, you could tell they don't listen. They don't watch
Yes.
anime. No, we do not.
Yeah.
We do not watch anime,
Yeah.
bro.
But I know some animes are violent.
Yeah.
So I guess you could say they've been ahead of the game.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been really like mainstream like that though.
No.
You know, like Invincible and this.
Yeah.
So
but I don't know.
no, yeah, other way, dude. It was fantastic. Either way.
Good job, James Gunn, for knocking out of the park for the first project. Now
Yeah.
we're going to officially
Next we have Superman.
Now we are in 2025, bro.
Yeah.
We have Superman
It's
this year.
insane, bro.
I'm ecstatic.
Insane.
We'll get into that later. But, bro, moving on from there, we have another little tidbit, a little nice little surprise dropped on us, bro.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Season 2 trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Giving us a good look at Abby, give us a good look at Ellie, Joel, the clicker. Like, bro,
Yes.
it looks fantastic.
It does. It does. Did we know it was 7 episodes before? Have we talked about that? Or I feel like that was new information to me.
Part of me feels
'Cause
like
we still
yes,
didn't
they
know,
when
like,
they
how they were
announced
gonna-
that they were going to do it.
Okay.
Yes, I think so, but I don't remember.
So 7 episodes. It's confirmed 7 episodes. So I texted you right away and I was like, yeah, they're spreading this out. Like the second game is going to be 2 seasons. I've said you can make it 3, especially if you're only doing 7 episodes.
Oh, we've talked about this
Yeah.
before, bro. That they will do I feel like we talked about forever ago.
I
Like,
think we theorized it, but
we
7
said
episodes
that
now,
they're
I
gonna
know
do-
for sure.
because I'm pretty sure we talked about that. Season 2 is going to be Abby. Season 2 is going to be Ellie.
That would be
And then
crazy.
season 3 would be when they meet
The
up.
trailer didn't look that way though.
I
I
say
don't think
season
they're doing
3.
that.
Season 4.
Well, I guess the trailer. I was thinking
They
does
did say it will span multiple seasons. So is that going to be 2 seasons worth of
Yeah,
the second game, or 3 seasons? We don't know, but
Yeah.
man.
I didn't know though if they were gonna do like the whole like, cause okay, so for those who don't know, in the game, you play as Ellie and you see her part of the story, and then you play as Abby and you see her part of the story. I didn't think that they were gonna do that for the season, and I was thinking the trailer doesn't really show that, but the trailer does kind of allude to that because you see Ellie doing her thing. The only thing you see of Abby is that scene where she's about to go find that Joel killed her dad.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing that
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, because you see the hospital alarms going off and shit. So she's going to find her. So like
We see even
Do you see,
even the teasers before, we saw where she's crawling on the snow, and remember the
you're
fences
right.
on
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's leading up to the Joel scene probably.
Yeah.
Because remember Joel saves her inside that snowstorm.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I'm so curious how they're gonna do this. When does it come out?
April. We get this shit in April, bro.
I'm so curious how they're gonna do this, man. I'm so curious. I feel like they're gonna drag it out just to get Pedro Pascal to be in the whole season.
Yeah. It's going to be
But-
the season finale.
Yeah.
And we're going to end it the way they ended it with like Negan and shit, bro. We're just going to, it's going to turn to black, and all you hear is bah,
Oh my gosh.
bro, for those who don't know, oh my gosh, I'm so
I mean, we've said it on here multiple times. Like,
I
even my
know,
mom was like, she didn't know Joel died until she listened to our thing. But,
oops.
but I mean, it's just gonna be insane. I'm curious how they're gonna do this. If you
Yeah.
really want to get heat on Abby, end it that way, and don't even show Abby's side of the story
Nope.
this season. But I
Nope.
could see where people would be so pissed that they wouldn't watch season 3 if you do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you do that, right? And you and they're so pissed, and then you come out and say this whole next season is gonna be about Abby. Like, I could totally see people not want to watch it because people don't want to play the game for that reason.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know how you're gonna do it. I truly don't.
I don't know. either.
What do you think about? I think we were all okay with
Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey being Ellie in the first
Yeah.
first game, right? And we even talked about it before, where it was like, bro, she still looks young. Like, how are you gonna do this?
Yeah.
How are you gonna age her up? Because in the second game, Ellie is aged up.
Yes,
like
you can tell
just-
she's old.
she's aged up.
I say older. Yeah.
Like, it's not even no ands if or buts about it. Like, you can tell she's aged up. How are they gonna make her aged up? She still looks young in the trailer.
She still looks very young.
And
or
a lot of
whatever.
people are like now saying that they should have recast her, this and that, whatever. Do you feel like they should have, or do you feel like they? I mean, they weren't gonna wait 5 years to put the second season out.
No, they're not going to wait 5 years.
Yeah,
Wait for her to get older. No, that wasn't never going to happen. Recast wise, no, they could have never. They can't recast her at this.
my
point.
thing is you should have just started. You should. I don't want to say you should have just started off with somebody else different, but like technically, I guess you should have. But at the same time, it's just a game and it's fiction, so it's like, who am I to say what this person would look like live action?
Yeah.
Like, it goes back to the superhero shit. Like, some people like compare it to like it's got to look exactly like to the super. I mean, bro, it's an animated.
There's so many different
It's
iterations.
an
and
animated
everything.
game. Like, like she doesn't have to look exactly like her.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks though because yes, from the designs of the game, but then there are actresses and actors out there.
Yeah. The girl from Alien.
The girl from Alien Romulus.
She looks exactly
Callie,
like her. Callie Spaney? Is it
so-
Spaney? Something like
she looks like
that.
her,
Yes,
bro.
dude. She does.
And not just that, we were talking about that before me and you went to go see Alien, and then after we got out of Alien, I just remember saying, God damn, bro.
well, it
should've
doesn't
been
help
Ellie.
too because she has a scene with the person that's gonna play Dina in the Last of Us,
Yeah.
and they have a scene in Alien where it's like, oh my god, I'm watching Ellie and Dina, like that.
Yep.
That's what I'm watching, and so that. Yeah, it doesn't help Bella Ramsey's case because
no.
you literally get to see her with the person that's playing Dina.
And not just that, people are posting Jamie Lannister or whatever with his whole
Yeah.
beard.
I
and
never
hair.
thought about him
And
to
I was
begin
like,
with.
oh my God,
I never
bro,
thought
he
about
looks
him
like
to
it.
begin with, but he does fucking look.
He looks like
it,
Joel.
bro.
He looks like Joel.
more than Pedro does.
Way more than Pedro.
Yeah.
But Pedro's Pedro, bro.
But yeah, he's a bigger actor than the guy
Yeah.
who plays.
Yeah, and I
Jamie.
think, I mean, not trying to be mean, maybe that's the same way they looked at Bella too, bro. She
That's
just
true.
has the acting chops to play Ellie to get
Yeah.
those scenes because even this,
I mean, to be fair though, I had only seen Bella Ramsey in Game of Thrones.
and she killed it for her
Yeah.
small little release as Lady, was it Mormont
Yes.
or whatever? Like she was
Kaylee
good.
Spaney. I hope that's her name. I'm just saying it pretty good. Did Civil War came out after The Last of Us first season?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she wasn't even. That's the first project that I saw her in was Civil War. Are you looking her name up now?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, I think you're right. I think you're
Kaylee
right.
Spaney.
Spain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kaylee
okay.
Spaney.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Bella Ramsey
She's
did have
26.
Bella Ramsey
She's
did
in
have
a
a
good
bigger
age.
name. Yeah, dude. Especially for the second season,
She had been a good
26.
age.
I feel like that's what Ellie is.
And Bella is 21, but she does not look 21.
She doesn't look it. She
She
looks
does
like
not look
she looks like the first season Ellie.
Still looks first season Ellie, yeah. I don't know, bro. Maybe we're just
I
being
don't
hard
know,
on her.
man.
But
Whatever.
me personally,
Well, even from like a height wise, in
Yeah.
the first game, Ellie gets a lot taller
Yeah.
in the second game. So it's like, and Bella Ramsey's gonna be the same height, and I'm supposed to see her match up with Abby, who it doesn't look like she's gonna be as big of a physical force as she
No.
is in the game, but she's still a big girl. Like she's still taller.
because even with this too, do you remember before they casted Abby, that one chick that was in that Star Wars show, they were saying,
Yeah, they
bro,
wanted
make her
Yes.
be Abby because physically she looks like it, but the face she didn't.
Yes, but
So-
physically she did.
But physically it did. But homegirl that they have now, face kind of looks.
face looks like her.
kinda
We talked
looks like
about it.
Abby.
We talked about it when
Yes.
they cast her. Like
So
her
it's just
face
like-
did look like her.
So it's like, I guess. Devil's
Technically, I don't need swole ass Abby. Like I don't.
And it makes her unique though.
It makes her unique for sure, and it does fit like this whole like how she's a physical presence in the second game. Her being swole like that.
Because her being swole
Yes.
means something, bro.
But-
it means something, especially
but-
for the ending.
Remember, I don't know if you remember way back when we talked about that. I said that's very hard for a girl to achieve.
You're right.
Like it is very hard for a girl
You're
to.
right.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying like most actresses, you're not seeing that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're not seeing them put on that muscle like Abby has.
If
in
they
the
want that, bro, you should have got WWE superstar.
Yeah, like, and even then, like the WWE superstars that we have, like, there's not a lot that are as swole as Abby in that game.
Yeah.
Like Abby is swole. For those
She
who
has
haven't
the
played
build
the game,
like Bianca, Rhea, and like Jade would be like max.
yeah, I would say she's even swoller because she looks a little shorter than them.
Mm,
So, like, from a swole perspective, she just looks thicker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I knew because we talked about it. We were like, bro, will she even be able to put on that muscle like
It's
that?
hard.
I don't. That's too hard.
For that short amount of time when
Yes.
they announce her. But at the same time,
So-
when they announce her, I mean, she could have been cast months
This
prior.
Abby doesn't look like we're getting, or this it doesn't look like we're
I'm
getting.
sure
that.
she's definitely worked out. But
I'm sure
not
she's
like
worked
that,
out,
yeah.
and I'm sure they're gonna have her in her tank top, and she'll have her arms out like that. But it's in the game, dude. It's obnoxious sometimes. Like there's some scenes I told you, dude, where there's some scenes where I'm thinking, okay, bro, like this bitch is too swole. Like Jesus.
Hey, bro, especially that one scene with her and what's his face, bro, when they
Yes.
get in that boat.
Yeah. Well, and that was a lot of people's problem is they were saying in an apocalypse like this, you couldn't be that swole. But then I argued their camp, all they do is work out,
and
they
eat
have.
good.
And they have burritos like with eggs and shit, like getting protein in. Like they
Yep.
grow their own animal proteins, and like
Yep.
they have a big ass gym. You see it in the game, and that's all they probably do is
Yep.
work out. So
And
like
it
makes sense.
it is one of the smartest, like, safe spaces to be in, bro. A fucking stadium.
Yeah. Oh, it's genius.
Because you have the gym
It's like
in there.
a military camp. Also,
You have the
with
gym in
young-
there.
with
You
young
have
people.
walls all around you. You have the dome and everything. Like, bro, it was genius. It is so smart.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're gonna see Commissioner Gordon. Fucking forget
Jeffrey
his
Wright?
name. Yes, we're gonna see him. He's playing the leader of their thing. I forget his name in the game. You know what
I'm
I'm
not
talking
gonna lie. I forgot he was in it.
Yeah, you
Or-
didn't see him in the trailer?
I guess I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, but he's the leader. I forget what they call him. What's his name in the
I
game?
don't remember.
But he's you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The black guy.
Yeah,
He's the leader of all the young adults. I don't know how he gets all these young adult people, but the wolves.
Mm.
Remember the
Yeah,
wolves? Either way, dude, I'm happy we're finally here.
Yeah,
I'm
April.
curious
We
to
don't have to wait
see-
that much longer, bro.
Yeah, I'm
You
curious.
know
to
what
see
else
how
is
it's
in
gonna
April,
go.
bro?
What?
WrestleMania. Well, yes, sir. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I'm curious to see how the season's gonna go.
Moving on from there, bro. This one kind of struck me as a surprise. I have it on here. The Black Panther recasting.
Yeah,
What?
I know. That is
What?
weird. That is weird.
It is crazy to think about because first off, we have to say this. Rest in peace to our King Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
That news shocked the hell.
I remember,
out of
dude, when
all
you
of
called me and I just thinking like, no fucking way.
it shocked all of it. It's
Yeah.
one of those. There's not many celebrity deaths that hit me. I mean, I can name probably like a handful, like legit, like on one hand, a
Yeah,
handful.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker
Paul
was
Walker
one.
hit me.
Eddie was one.
Yeah, Eddie
Um,
for sure.
Robin Williams did hit me because I do like
Okay.
a lot of Robin
I wasn't
Williams.
big on.
Chadwick hit
Chadwick
me
did.
as well. But something about Chadwick's. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it wasn't just because of Black Panther.
He was in his prime. You could
He
argue
was in his prime,
as an
and
actor.
it was just like, gosh,
And we still had so much future like projects to go, and and he was our Black Panther in the MCU, and that was at the height of MCU.
peak MCU, bro. I mean, and it was absolutely
It was
beautiful.
just so hard to believe.
It was very hard to believe, and we kept thinking, God, he looks so healthy. He looks so healthy. But then that one video came out and shocked everyone, bro.
Yes,
and
that one
bro,
pic.
I remember me and you talked about that. Everyone keeps on saying, bro, like
Everyone's clowning on him, yeah.
like, man, what the? Little do we know he's battling cancer, bro. Little do we know. But what shoes he left to fill, bro? And
I remember us talking about it every day. We were trying to think about like, how are they gonna do this? What are they gonna do?
I will say this. Initially, I did say you can't recast him. He's perfect. That out of respect, you can't recast him.
I thought they should have.
But then, literally, I'll say that in the moment, it was you can't recast him. He was perfect. You show respect, don't recast him. But then once they officially announced, because it didn't take Disney long to say we're not going to recast him. They did not take long at all. But once they came out and said they're not going to recast, I thought, damn, that means no more Black Panther.
Yeah.
Like then it hit me.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, you can recast him.
Yeah.
You can recast him because the character is bigger than what the actor is.
That's
the
how
actor,
I looked at it.
The actor.
And I bet you if you would, I know nothing of Chadwick, but I bet you if you would have asked him beforehand, I bet you he would have said like, bro, I want this to live on.
I'm pretty sure, I can't remember for certain, but I really feel like his brother, his cousins, or his wife, or someone came out representing the family and saying, we want you to recast to honor what Chadwick left.
Let the character of Black Panther. I'm not saying he's bigger than Chadwick Boseman, but I mean, bro, the character of Black Panther is legendary.
Yeah,
like,
he's legendary.
You can't just let one person define it. So,
but it looks like
of course.
respectfully, bro. But it looks like a report has come out. Take this with a grain of salt. This is coming from Jeff Snyder in Snyder. We've talked about this multiple times, or we talked about the Scooper multiple times. He has come out and saying, bro, that it looks like Marvel is looking to recast for Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars.
Yeah,
an adult Black Panther.
So
they're not going to age up the kid we saw at the end of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
It's going to be a different universe as Black Panther, and that could go forward being our Black Panther. You never know. Right. You never know what's going to happen after Secret Wars. But what's your thoughts on that, bro?
So originally I thought when this first, like you said, like all this stuff happened, when I first saw that they weren't going to recast him, I was fine with it because I thought, legend, dude, like showing respect, that's fine. And then I remember, I was still working at Costco at the time, us, we were always talking about things like MCU wise and shit like that. And I remember thinking like, I feel like they should recast him just so we can have Black Panther live on in the MCU, just so we can have his character still be in these movies. Because if you don't recast him, his character is not going to be in the movie. So, but then when I watched Black Panther 2, and I thought it was a good movie. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I thought it was good. A lot of people don't like it. The way they did it to where he has a son and his son is going to take up the mantle, that made me okay with it. So I was like, okay, you're not going to recast him, but his son will be. And I thought, what a perfect way. You still honor Chadwick, but like you're still recasting Black Panther essentially.
And his name is T'Challa.
I thought, perfect. I don't need anything else. I am completely okay with this. I'm 100% on board now. Like at first I didn't know what they were going to do. This made me. I still get Black Panther. Still honors Chadwick, and it's still T'Challa, but it's his son. If they recast, I think it's truly just going to be a variant, and I don't think it'll be our MCU Black Panther.
Really?
I just don't. I just think, bro, you did that shit for nothing then.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I know that there are two names, bro, that are being thrown around. One that you know. Was it Damson Idris?
Yes, he's from
Snowfall. Yeah, as what? Franklin Saint?
Yes.
And the other one, bro, that I am seeing so much, and I guarantee you've seen it too. Aldris Hodge. Hawkman.
Oh, yeah.
And I just looked up his age. He is 38 years old. And
Idris is younger, I think.
He is 33. Chadwick was 43 years old.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to lie. You could do it.
Yeah. I think
age range, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? They could do a 20-something-year-old Black Panther too, since it is from a different universe and everything like that. But I like the age that Chadwick was. I like that older type of Black Panther. Not old.
Even though in the movie he doesn't look 40.
No.
He looks like he's in his 20s.
Yes, not at all. What you call it? But I'm all on board for it. What a way to like continue the legacy. What a way to honor it.
Wait, so you're on board
with them recasting
and just scrap the whole son thing?
Scrap the whole something. Yes.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
I don't know. I just feel like it's like, bro, we got that beautiful scene at the end of the second movie. I just think
It doesn't. I mean,
you cast a younger Black Panther. Now we get Black Panther for who knows how long. Like, this guy can play Black Panther for so long.
Yeah, but I mean, he could still be. He could still be T'Challa. He could still be T'Challa.
I just don't
Jr.
know how you do it. Like,
He could still be T'Challa Jr. But honestly, like,
so this guy will be in his universe. It's not his dad, but technically, I mean, kind of is his dad, but not really. Like, biologically, no.
yeah. I mean, but at the same time, he doesn't have to be T'Challa. There's been multiple Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Who knows? This could be T'Chaka.
Yeah,
This could be T'Chaka's grandpa.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
And maybe he gives them insights.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't see the sun going away. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, like, ultimately, bigger picture here, I still see the sun being our Black Panther in the
One
MCU.
day.
Yes, one day. He'll be in the Young Avengers movie. Like, he'll be in a project.
Okay. So yes. Okay. So
I just don't see how you scrap that. Like,
Okay.
So he dies or something. Like,
No.
You know what I mean?
No. I mean, bro.
But me as a fan, I'm just saying I need to know. Okay, so you're our Black Panther now. So where's his son? Like, I just saw they just had this beautiful moment. Where's his son at?
He's there. He's just looking at someone else and going.
He's still gonna get trained and shit.
Yeah, he's still gonna be trained and everything like
but
that.
then that's still showing that he's gonna be the Black Panther.
One day.
You know what I mean?
One day. But that also depends on where they go after Secret Wars. Because they could just pull this Black Panther from somewhere else saying we need all the help we can get. So we gotta go.
That's the way I look at it. I just look at it as he's gonna be in the battle. The sun's not ready yet, so we're gonna grab a T'Challa or you're right, it could be another person from another universe, and that'll be our Black Panther.
Yeah.
What if they get the one from the game? That'd be cool.
Oh, from the new game.
Yeah, it's like the great grandpa, right?
Yeah,
I
he's,
forget
yeah,
his name.
yeah, because it's like 1940 something or
Mhm.
whatever. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I'm excited to play that game.
Oh, me too.
that
bro.
one I am gonna try to play.
Me too.
Yes.
I'm excited for that one as well. What you call it? He would be a good one. Damn. Now I'm thinking about it. He's in Last of. He's not Last.
He's in The Walking Dead. Yeah,
Was Ezekiel?
he's Ezekiel.
Yeah. You know, he's really good.
He does a lot of animated stuff too. His voice.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Shit.
But no, yeah, he'd be good too because he's an older one. What if they pull a DCU, bro, and grab the animated person out of the and put him in
What's
live
his
action?
name, bro?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Marvel.
I'm telling you, dude, he's in a lot of.
No,
he's
I
in a
know,
lot
I know.
of,
I'm just
animated shit.
Rise of Hydra. Cast. Oh gosh, I can't
I'm gonna
pronounce his
find
name.
it for you.
I found
Oh,
it.
you
I
already
just
found
can't
it.
pronounce his name.
Oh, okay.
Kari Payton. Kahari Payton.
Yeah. Yes, Kari. I thought it was Carrie Payton.
Is it Carrie Payton?
Kari. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm mispronouncing that.
Yeah, he's in a lot of shit. What if they grab him? He's in Teen Titans. Teen Titans
I
Go.
would not mind it.
Yeah.
I would not mind it. Is he
Wow,
Cyborg?
He's in a lot of.
I think
Yeah,
he's
Young
Cyborg.
Justice. He's in a lot of
Yeah,
animated
he's Cyborg.
shit.
He's been
Telling you.
Aqualad and everything like that. Good for
Yep.
him. What you call it? I wouldn't mind him either. Damn. Now I'm
Dawn
thinking
of
about that now.
Atlantis.
Now I'm really thinking.
Invincible.
He's invincible?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I would not mind him. Damn, I didn't even think about that one. But yeah, like you're right, DCU type shit, like older one. I would be happy with that too. I keep on seeing people post the photos of Black Panther with the cape and everything like that, where like,
Yeah.
he has a collar and everything. Oof.
I got a comic for Christmas. I'm excited to read it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice. What you call it? I mean, recasting Black Panther or whatever, all it does is just honor Chadwick Boseman. But I did see though that they said they've already offered it to an actor, but they turned it down.
Wow.
Because they were afraid to fill those shoes.
I do think
those are big shoes to fill.
I do think they're big shoes to fill, and I could totally see someone being like, I don't want people to hate me. And
Yeah.
I don't think people, I'm sure there will be people, like, 'cause there's always those negative people. I would look at that as like, I want the character of T'Challa to go on. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I understand because I do think there would be some negativity behind
Yeah.
it.
I mean, it was just like the Heath Ledger thing.
I-
After Heath Ledger, it's like no one wanted to fucking
Yeah.
touch Joker.
I think the way that they did it with the Sun was the perfect way to honor Chadwick and not get any negative heat. Because, like, you're recasting T'Challa, but you're doing it with T'Challa's son. Like, and it's
You
a
can't be
feel-good
mad at
moment.
it,
You
son.
can't be mad at it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just can't. So, I think they did it perfect. I still think he's going to be our Black Panther. And it may be that we just have a young Black Panther for a while. You know, like, I don't know. And when I saw that, I just thought, oh, we're getting a Black Panther for these Avengers movies. He'll come and help for a little bit.
Yeah.
But he'll go back to his universe. He maybe mentor our T'Challa for a little bit. But I didn't think anything of it other than that.
Yeah, because right now, old boy's a cub.
Yeah,
He a
he
cub, but
he
he ain't-
ain't even Black Panther. His
No,
sister's still
no,
gonna
yeah,
be
his-
it for a little bit.
Yeah,
or his
sure,
his
sure
tia.
he's still going to be it.
Yeah.
His Thea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Culture.
Yeah, his aunt's gonna be it for a little bit still.
Yeah.
one could assume. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's touchy.
It's very touchy. But what I'm not gonna lie. So speaking of Wakanda Forever though, I'm very curious when the fuck we're gonna get Namor again. Namor.
Yeah, and I thought he was fantastic. In the
God, he
second
was.
movie.
Yeah,
The second movie's beautiful, man. I
It
don't know. A
is.
lot of people
It
don't really
is.
like it. I think it was beautiful.
it was beautiful. Bro.
I think it was
loved it.
And it could just be because we're Mexican and like they made Namor Mexican and like just the whole like Mexican thing in the ocean and shit. Like that's so cool.
the Lig Dalacon.
But like
What?
I don't know, man. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was a really good movie.
Off subject question: does Namor have the Riz? We use that language to pull Sue Storm from Reed Richards,
I saw people saying that
Vanessa Kirby from Pedro Pascal.
Well, and I saw people saying that
Ugh.
Reed Richards can't handle or can't handle just Sue Storm in general. And I'm thinking, do y'all not know this motherfucker's powers? Like, bro, this motherfucker can stretch, bro. Like, I don't know. I was thinking that. Could you saw that? Because they made the one from Marvel Rivals. They made her thick, and I'm just thinking like, bro, who's ever making these animated characters? I'm thinking like, bro, y'all know what the fuck y'all are doing. But people are saying Reed can't handle her, and I'm thinking, y'all must not know this motherfucker's powers. Like, this dude can extend his limbs. Like, you know what I mean? So like, he can make it. He can make it work. That's why I don't think she wants to change. To be honest,
He said she is okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking, bro, she's perfectly fine where she's at. So, but does he have the Riz? Yeah, bro. Namor's clean as fuck.
Yeah, he is hella clean.
Yeah, especially the way they made him in the live action movie. He's clean as
Yes, bro.
fuck. So
yeah, he
I think
clean
he
as
does have the
hell,
Riz,
boy.
yeah. He could have rizzed up. He could have rizzed up one of them Wakandan girls if he wanted to. I
Bro,
think.
first off, the actor, God,
You just can't take Lupita Nyong'o. She's
no,
Chadwick.
well, hold on, bro.
She's T'Challa's in the
Well, hold on, bro. I was gonna say during the whole press junket, the freaking press tours,
Oh yeah,
them
yeah.
two were getting hella close,
Yeah,
bro.
well, she be
Lupita
speaking
Nyong'o-
Spanish for real, too.
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, she speaks Spanish for real.
Maybe she's already taken.
Maybe.
Damn.
I don't know. But if you're talking about live action anymore, yes. I don't know about the Marvel Rivals anymore.
No, I'm talking about live action.
Okay.
But I'm not saying could he steal from Pedro Pascal?
I'm just
like
saying. I don't think Sue Storm looking for anybody else, bro. I'm just saying,
that?
bro.
Hey,
like,
but in the comics, she did. Though.
literally has
In the comics, she did.
She,
though.
yeah, I guess it's sex ed and everything. But I'm just saying, bro. She could. Reed Richards could please anybody he wants to. Is what I'm trying to say, bro. Hey, no homo, nothing like that. But he could please any woman he wants to if he wanted to. I'm just saying. I think people forget what his powers are, bro.
She-Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, like motherfucker can extend if he wants to. So, no, it's touchy, bro. I don't know. Generally, like I said, I was okay with recasting, but the way they did it with Son, it was just perfect to me.
No,
so
it
now,
was.
at this point now, I'm committed to the Son, to be honest. So like, I don't really want to see another recast. If that means we get Black Panther quicker for the Avengers movies, that's fine. But it's just for those Avengers movies. I see long term MCU, we still have T'Challa's son being our Black Panther.
Yeah. What? How old is that kid now? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question.
That is a.
Well, what that movie came out like 3 years ago already?
Was it 2 years ago?
No, was it 2 years ago?
22.
It's got to be
Oh,
more.
3 years now.
Yeah, we're in 2025.
We just got in 2025 right now. Young T'Challa. God, bro, that kid was young. Bro.
Yeah, he was young. He's got to be like 13 now.
Kondo soon. Oh God.
I don't know how to say it.
I don't know.
You don't know how it is? It's not saying.
6-year-old boy at the time, bro. He was. 6.
He was 6 in that movie? Holy
shit.
shit. I'm over here saying he's 13.
Bro,
God
yeah.
damn. Yeah, they for real thinking, okay, look.
we got to recast this man. Boy.
Yeah, they for real thinking, look, he may be it later, but right now we need a recast. We need another Black Panther.
Yeah, bro. You're a little young.
So
right
I'll
now,
say
bro.
this, though. I think what you said, though, would work. How you said it doesn't have to be T'Challa. There's multiple Black Panthers.
Yeah.
I think recasting a Black Panther like that, I don't think would draw any negativity. You think it would?
No.
Like
no.
them just coming out straight up letting us know this is not T'Challa. This is his grandpa or his great grandpa or his great great grandpa. Like this is one of those Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Like pull the one from the game is what I'm saying. And
I'm
I don't think anybody would hate on Carrie Fisher like for taking that role or anything like that.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to find his age of like, make sure he actually was 6. Because that's his first role. So there's nothing on this kid.
Wow, yeah.
Like, there's nothing on this kid right now, bro. He was born in 2015, bro.
Holy
So he's
shit.
10 right now.
So he's 10?
He's 10.
By the time you get a movie filmed, he'll be like 12.
Oh, bro, yeah, January 1st. Bro, yeah, he's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, boy.
I think he would work perfectly for a young Avengers type deal, bro.
We just have to wait 10 more years. So we'll say after Secret Wars, he'll be 20. have him.
I would love to see a teenager Black Panther too. I
Yeah.
think that'd be different. It would just
Yeah.
be different
It'd
to
be very
see
different.
a teenager
Growth.
work in the Avengers, like having to deal with that shit. Like, I think it would be cool. I think it would be a different take. I think that's ultimately where the MCU is going to go. But I
Yeah.
think you're right. I didn't know he was that young, so I think they are thinking we need a Black Panther in this movie that can hold up combat wise to what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So and I think we all assumed that Zuri is not. We all knew that.
Sure, no.
Sure, it was not going to be the main thing. So
No.
anything else?
I have one more thing before we end it. There's just a regular question I saw. I want to bring it up to you. I have it as erase one from history.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 4 movies, and you have to erase one from history.
Okay. I bookmarked one of these the other day. I wonder if it's the same one.
No Way Home, The Batman, Daredevil, or Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh, I think that is the same
And
one
Man of
that I
Steel.
bookmarked. Yeah. Hold on. I need to see the pictures. Yeah. This one, right?
Huh?
This one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So
I already know my answer because I even told Marco this one.
to be honest with you, I saw this too, and I thought, oh, this would be good. To be honest with you, I would get rid of Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's the exact same one I
Yes.
said. What's your reasons?
It could just be. Okay, so like I saw Spider-Man: No Way Home, and it made me feel things like seeing, the 3 live-action Spider-Man, the 2 Spider-Man that I grew up with, live action again, getting to see them reprise their roles. That made me feel something that Deadpool and Wolverine did make me feel. Man of Steel, I think, is a beautiful movie. Like it's just beautifully made. I can watch that movie anytime it's on TV. If it's on TV, I put it on. Like it's just one of those movies. I cannot say the same for Deadpool and Wolverine. I saw it the one time. I haven't thought about it again since, to be honest with you. The Batman, to me, is the best live action Batman movie there is, and there's a lot.
Yeah.
So like to say it's the best one, I love that movie. I love Robert Pattinson as Batman. It's just better than Deadpool Wolverine for me. The whole Fox universe, you know me, I didn't really grow up with that, so like I get it. It holds sentimental value to some people, to you, but like it doesn't to me. So I thought it was cool seeing that little montage at the end, you know, honoring them because they did kind of pave the way. But I don't really care. So it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It made my top, movies of the year. But
we both said it was.
It's just not on the level of those other 3 movies.
I said Deadpool, Wolverine because for one, it's the newest one. So for me, it's one of those things where it's
those other ones are just legends.
Yeah, already with Spider-Man and the Batman, bro. They're already on that legend category. But it's the newest one, so it's one of those things where it's like it doesn't have nostalgia yet for me.
Yeah.
Even though the characters of Deadpool, seeing Hugh Jackman finally in the yellow suit, seeing Blade, Elektra, Gambit, and everything, like seeing all of them, X-23, like all of them, it was really cool.
Yes. It was cool from a fan perspective for me.
Yeah, for fan service wise, it's amazing. Like it's so good.
Yes.
As a fan service wise. But I agree with you with No Way Home. It's sentimental value. It's nostalgia. Seeing the 3 Spider-Man that we grew up with, and we grew up with all 3 of them. Even now with Tom Holland. And same with the villains. The Batman, amazing. It's an amazing Batman movie. I love it more than The Dark Knight. Like it is so good to me. It holds that value. Man of Steel, I mean, there would be no DCEU without Man of Steel. There would be no Ben Affleck Batman.
Yes.
There would be no Aquaman, The Flash, Wonder Woman. This whole thing, the Snyderverse would not exist without Man of Steel. So everything Man of Steel brought, if you erase that, then you're erasing all DCEU. Like, I'm sorry. That's just how I'm looking. I'm looking deep into it. If you erase the Batman, you erase the Penguin.
Yeah.
You erase No Way Home. You erase the Spider-Man 4 that we're about to get.
And you never get to see those 2.
And you never get to see the 2 reprise their role with Goblin, with Doc Ock. I mean, you wouldn't see any of this shit.
Yes.
Deadpool, Wolverine, I already have 2 Deadpool movies. I've already seen Hugh Jackman be Wolverine for 20 years.
Yeah. And it answered nothing, to be honest. And that was my biggest thing. I was wondering how they were going to answer that.
It's one of those things where I've already seen Hugh Jackman in all these roles. I'm okay. I mean, yes, is it great seeing him in the yellow suit? Yes, absolutely. Seeing him in the mask? Absolutely. It's what I've always wanted.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. And I'm not going. If I never saw it, I'm never going to miss it because I never had it.
Yeah.
Having all these other ones, new perspectives and everything,
Yeah.
So Deadpool, Wolverine had to be erased.
Yeah. Okay, so then the 3 left. Which one?
That
one's tougher for me.
All right, next topic.
That's hard.
It's a hard
because
one.
part of me wants to say the Batman. I'd get rid of the
I'm not
Batman.
gonna lie, so do I.
Part of me wants to say I'd get rid of the Batman, but then I think apples to apples, like what's a better movie? I think the Batman is better than Spider-Man No Way Home. But Spider-Man No Way Home, it's like just the standpoint of seeing the three Spider-Man together on the screen, like makes that movie a 10 for me.
Out of all three of these, I think the Batman is
the best movie. Yes, I agree.
Out of all of them,
I agree.
Man
of Steel though, it just holds sentimental value to me.
Yeah.
Like it's nostalgia. Like I love that movie.
Like I remember, I mean, you've spoken on this. I don't know if we said on here before, but I remember when I got hired at the movies, they asked, we work at a movie. What's your favorite movie? And
I said Nacho Libre. From
as big as a Batman fan I am,
yes,
I said Man of Steel because Man of Steel it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've said before.
I just remember Tina being Nacho Libre, and I was like, "Yeah, it's got Jack Black," and she goes, "Oh, I love Jack Black."
No, for me, Man of Steel, and I'm telling you, I've said on here before. I remember seeing Man of Steel at fucking Cinemark at the Harbor.
Yeah.
Walking out thinking, I can't believe I just watched that. Like
I love.
It
Man
was
of Steel.
amazing.
And
to
that's a lot of people don't feel that way, but I love. Man
I
of
love Man of Steel.
Yeah,
So,
I agree with you though. I do think the Batman is the best movie out of all of those.
Yeah.
But like I said, Spider-Man No Way Home holds sentimental value. Man of Steel holds sentimental value.
Yeah.
So, and the Batman is the most. Is the Batman the most recent out of those?
Yes.
See, so that goes back to what you're saying about Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know. Wait, yeah, it is. Spider-Man No Way Home was before the Batman, I think.
The Batman 22 and Spider-Man
That was like 29.
21. Yep. So back.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. That is tough though. Those are all legendary movies. I'm not saying.
All
But Deadpool
legendary
Wolverine,
movies.
that's easy for me. I get rid of that.
All
movie.
legendary movies in comic book universe. Bro.
Speaking of legendary movies, before we end it here, you want to talk about some potential legendary movies this year, 2025? What's the top 10 movies you're looking forward to in 2025?
Most anticipated movies for 2025, bro. I have 10 of them. You have 10?
I have 10.
How do we want to do this? You can go from 10 to 1?
Yeah, so we can go from, I was thinking just 10 to 1.
All right. You go first this time.
So number 10, I had to look at a list of all the movies because there's a lot coming out this year.
Me too.
Number 10, I have The Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black.
Mm.
I love the other Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube. I remember that movie vividly. I still watch it if it's on TV. I'm trying to imagine what they would put out with that movie. You add Paul Rudd and Jack Black together. I think it's gonna be a funny ass movie. Number 9, I have Karate Kid Legends. I think it's gonna suck, to be honest with you. I'm throwing it out there. I think it's gonna suck. But I'm a big Cobra Kai fan now, and so it's got to make my top 10. I'm just telling you, I think it's gonna suck. Number 8, Jurassic World Rebirth. I think I love the Jurassic World movies. I think to add that would be good. Number 7, Sinners. I think Sinners is gonna be really good. I keep seeing the trailer every time I fucking go to the movie theaters. It feels like, but I think Michael B. Jordan gonna kill it. I think that movie's gonna be good. Number 6, Thunderbolts. I don't really care about it, but it's another MCU project, and so I put it on there. Captain America: Brave New World, same thing. I don't really have much hype about it, but it is the next installment that we're getting of the MCU. Then our next Captain America, so I'm gonna go support. Number 4, 28 Years Later. I haven't seen any of the previous ones. I think this is technically the third movie out of their whole franchise, but I love zombie movies. I've heard good things about the ones previous, so I'm gonna try to go watch those. That way for 28 Years Later, I'm good, caught up. Number 3, I have Avatar: Fire and Ash. Dude, we've seen the first 2 Avatar movies. They've been phenomenal. I can only expect that for this one, so I'm hyped for that one. And number 2, Fantastic Four. I think it'll be good to see them live action. Like I've said before, I don't really hold much sentimental value with the old ones. I think this one I'm along for the ride, so I'm excited for that. Pedro Pascal is great. And number 1, of course, Superman. Superman is my most anticipated movie of the year. I just think it's gonna be great.
For my most anticipated movies of 2025, starting at number 10, I have How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, I like the first one too.
Yeah, the animated
one.
one.
I like the animated one. Sorry,
the animated one is amazing. I'm really excited to see what they do for this. I love that they brought Gerard Butler back to play the dad.
Yeah.
Great cast.
That dude is the guy I think he should be a Robin.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that. Number 9, Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson. Oh, whatever. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that. It looks good.
Saw that. I saw because I looked at a thing of all the movies.
Yeah.
I thought that was the Steamboat Willie movie.
No.
Okay, no, I didn't know that.
Number 9, watch the trailer. Mickey 7. It looks fantastic. Okay. It looks fantastic. Number 8, Lilo and Stitch, bro. I love Lilo and Stitch, the animated. So I mean, of course, I'm gonna be excited for Lilo and Stitch, the live action one. Is there gonna be anything different? Probably not. She could be a shot for shot. I don't give a damn. I'm excited. Avatar: Fire and Ash is at my number 7. Like you said it, bro. It's we already know we're going to get something amazing. It has to make my top 10. Number 6, I have Sinners. Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. You can never go wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Fruitvale Station, Creed, Black Panther. Like, you cannot go wrong with this duo right here. They're going to give us some amazing. Haley Seifeld's in it. Always a fan. My top 5 for my most anticipated. Number 5, Michael. The Michael Jackson biopic, bro. I am ecstatic for that movie. Honestly, I can't wait to see what Jafar Jackson brings to the table. Number 4, Thunderbolts. It's MCU. I'm excited. This ensemble looks amazing. I can't wait to see what they do. I can't wait to see Elena, Red Guardian, U.S. Agent, and Bucky all back in it. Number 3, Captain America: Brave New World. Like you said, bro, it's Captain America. It's Sam Wilson. We're going to see what he has to offer. And not just that, we're getting Harrison Ford, Red Hulk. I cannot wait to see that. Number 2, Fantastic Four. I love the first 2 back in the day with Jessica Alba and everything like that. And
was there only
Chris
2? I thought
Evans.
there was 3.
Huh?
Was there only 2?
There's only 2 for the original one, and then they came out with that.
Oh, yes.
They came out with the other one.
Yeah. Technically, I've seen them all. I've seen the first and the second, and I thought there was a third one I didn't see.
I mean, there technically is with that
Well,
Miles Teller one.
Yes,
There's
I
not.
walked out of the theater, yeah.
Yeah, I stayed. I'm excited for that one. I really am. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and was it Ebon Moss or whatever as a Fantastic Four, and we're going to get Robert Downey Jr. possibly in it as Doctor Doom. I can't fucking wait. And number 1, just like you, my most anticipated movie, Superman.
Mm-hmm.
The live action movie that's going to start off this new DC universe. What a way to start. Superman, James Gunn's directing it. What a way to bring us into this universe. And James Gunn's going to be the one saying, all right, if we're going to go for it, we're going to go for it. And the trailer looks amazing. It's broken so many records. I'm ecstatic for this movie.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yep, bro. I'm ready for it too, man. Well, especially coming off Creature Commandos. Like, it's just
July 11th can't come fast enough, bro.
Yeah, it's not that long, but it is long, Yeah.
I mean, first one up is going to be Cap.
Yeah. Well, that's next month.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, well, it won't be long after we get back from our Indianapolis trip.
Nope.
But yeah, that's the first one up, and then Fantastic Four is when?
July. It's gonna be July.
Same month.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hope they don't steal from each other's thing. Dude.
I need one of them to move, bro. I need Fantastic Four to move. I need Superman to.
Which comes out first?
Superman.
See, that Fantastic Four is gonna take all the hype away. I feel
Superman's July 11th, and Fantastic Four is
Well, I
July
say
25th.
that, but
That's 2 weeks.
But who's a bigger character? Superman.
Yeah.
So I say that, but I just think like all the people that are gonna go watch Fantastic Four could probably go be watching Superman.
Yeah.
And
you want rewatchability.
Yeah.
You want rewatchability. If you're going to see the opening week for Superman, you're going to want them to come
well,
back
and
for
then
the second
people
and
for
third week.
us, like where we don't have very many opportunities to go to the movies.
Yeah.
If I want to see Superman again, but it's like Fantastic Four is out, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna go watch it. So yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Oh
well, man. Anything else?
That's all we have, bro.
Got a stacked year for the movies, dude. We still got to watch our first movie of the year. Hopefully, we watch Den of Thieves 2.
Mm-hmm. Still need to watch the first one, but I'm excited to see
If
the
not
second
that, then it will be Wolfman, I think.
Werewolf or Wolfman, yeah.
Wolfman, I think.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for that one too. That one looks like it's gonna be intense.
Looks creepy as
It
hell.
looks like it's gonna be intense.
Yeah.
But until then, we'll catch you guys next week.
All right, later, guys.